Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to another reaction. Usain Bolt has sent out a second warning, ladies and gentlemen. Yep, and we're here to talk about it. A second warning to SSL scandal. A second warning to the regulators, persons that are the individuals, are the entities that gave this government, that gave this entity the license to operate. The ones that promoted this entity in Jamaica. Usain Bolt has sent out a very subtle but a second warning to those entities. Alright? So the excerpts or the clip that I'll be playing is coming from Meet the Mitchells. You guys go ahead and sub up to them. Yes, yes. Big up Brain Marshall. You know what I mean? Big up Brain Marshall. So of course, you know, Usain Bolt had to address the elephant in the room. So let's hear what Bolt had to say, very short clip, and then I'll come back and I'll, add my few cents to it. Let's check this out. Let's read.
I feel like now me talk on behalf of Jamaicans then, because there's an elephant in the room, Hugo. Yeah. And the elephant in the room is the fact that we as Jamaicans see you as the favorite son of Jamaica. We say, if Usain Bolt can go through that experience with the banking system and losing, you know what I'm saying? Like, who is we? It can happen to anyone, and we. So it's almost like, I know you're not going to go too deep in it, but I want to know if there is progress being made in investigating and recovering your food. Because Jamaica want to know, you know.
It's true, brother. The same thing I said to my NG talk about it, and I said, Jaja, we never sit down and feel like, say, yo, something like this can happen. Especially in our banking system. Banking supposed to be one of the most secure thing what we have. We know some little things might go on, but if somebody can thief that amount of money and nobody notice, it kind of show we have. So we have to what happened to the, you can imagine what happened to the liquor man them.
Yeah.
Is a man say. But the progress is nothing I really make. It's been 2 years and we not really hear much. Nothing I really come up, we can say, right, you know, we can see where the progress is making, where it look like, say, it a happen.
Really?
Is a man say.
Well, me just want to make sure say we are keep the conversation alive, because I don't want it dead, a quiet death run one part.
Yeah, and something more we discuss. And we say no, because initially we just there leave it, alright. Leave it to the banking and the courts and save the government.
Yeah.
Want get involved and them something and try help out. But I leave it up to them. And I say, I can see what I want. But now that we sit down with the team and I say, yo, we need to start do something. 2 years now, and we're not getting a positive feedback from nothing, from nobody for say, all right, my boss, give it to this, all right, this I got go on, all right. Yeah, man, we see which part we can help you out already. I said, nothing, so I say, yo, we need to do something.
Well, let me commend you for being very patient with the process, because you have the power to turn the thing upside down and you just easy. You know what I'm saying?
Kind of something too because the whole part of things out there have a shadow over already. Now if you go push that.
Yeah, real G, man.
I hopefully say them can see that and say, yo, we can restrain ourselves.
Yes, yes.
Because we're international, we can always cast a whole heap of story and point fingers down and say, hey.
That's true.
So I try my best to get to that point.
Yeah.
Emotional damage.
Yeah, we gotta go back over that. Yeah, we gotta touch back on that. Very short, very subtle, but context clues, ladies and gentlemen. Let's go back.
Sip on international level.
Yeah.
From then.
Now when
I know say from then, yeah man, Gaza, you go say.
you know what him say.
Yeah man.
I feel like now me attack on behalf of Jamaicans then. Because there's an elephant in the room.
Yep.
And the elephant in the room is the fact that we as Jamaicans see you as the favorite son of Jamaica. We say, if Usain Bolt can go through that experience with the banking system and losing, you know what I'm saying? Like, who is we? It can happen to anyone and we. So it's almost like, I know you're not going to go too deep in it, but I want to know if there is progress being made in investigating and recovering your food. Because Jamaica want to know, you know.
It's true, brother. The same thing I said to me and NJ talk about it and I said, Jaja, we never sit down and feel like say, yo, something like this can happen. Especially in our banking system. Banking supposed to be one of the most secure thing what we have. We know some little things might go on, but if somebody can thief that amount of money and nobody notice, it kind of show we have, so we have to what happened.
Excellent point. Ladies and gentlemen, see, there's a, in my opinion, there's a machinery out there that wants us to believe, media and otherwise, politicians and otherwise, influencers, people on the media, who wants us to believe that both, you know, hey, my guy, you know, you should have just never put your money there. It's your fault. And we see you was attacked the first time you came out on an interview. Let us see what is going to happen after this one. They want us to believe that one person, Gene Pantan, was responsible for all of this money gone. After Bolt came out and said one thing, you seen the ripple effect. Now, news has come out that the building where SSL operated was no longer owned by SSL and passed down to Daryl Voss's daughter-in-law. But Daryl Voss is a member of the government. And it just doesn't sound and look good. The Nigel Clark left, claimed that these assets could not be moved and they're frozen because of the investigation, and in the same year that asset was gone. You know, the time frame is just very suspect and suspicious, in my humble opinion. I don't know what really went on, but you know, he's telling you, I mean, we thought, you know, our money was good. This is the bank. So if you can't trust the bank, who can you trust?
Embarrassing. He needs some milk.
I'm just trying to tell you, ladies and gentlemen. Well, let's continue.
You can imagine what I'm to lick a man them. Is a man say. But
so he's saying that, you know, the smaller investors, can you imagine what can happen to them if this happened to him? When they hear people saying that they lost 200,000 out of their bank account, 300,000, 500,000, their 500,000 is like, you know, that's a lot for them. They don't see that type of money. They worked hard for that money. That money is gone, and it happens in the Jamaican banking system too often. So there's a track record, a reputation of these things happening here in our country, and it needs to stop. I personally don't trust the bank at all. I mean, at all. Not at all. I haven't trusted in a long time, and since learning about SSL, I don't trust it even more. So let's continue.
the progress is nothing I really make. It's been 2 years and we not really hear much.
Right.
Not really come over, we can say, right, you know, we can see where the progress is making, where it look like say it a happen.
Really?
Is a man say.
Well, me just want to make sure say we are keep the conversation alive, because I don't want it dead, a quiet death on one part.
Yeah, and something more we discuss. And we said no, because initially we just leave it, alright. Leave it to the banking and the courts and save the government.
Yeah.
Want to get involved and them something and try to help out would I leave it up to them? And I said,
I want you guys to pay attention to his body language. Hey, listen, man, the gloves are off. All right, the gloves are off. I'm trying to tell you, it is over. This is the second warning. I believe this is the final one. This is the second local interview that Usain Bolt has done. This is a close friend of his. And I believe the next interview we see Usain Bolt in, life spare. And I pray for that man's protection, because this SSL thing it's just getting weirder and weirder. It's just something is not right, bro. Something ain't right about this, bro. You know what I'm saying? So, hey, final warning, man. Hey, we gave y'all this time. You know, the government, you know.
So we are keep the conversation alive, because I don't want it dead, a quiet death run one part.
yeah, and something more we discussed. And I said, no, because initially we just there leave it, all right. Leave it to the banking and the courts and see if the government want to get involved and them something and try to help out. Would I leave it up to them? And I said, I could see what I want. But now that we sit down with the team, I say, yo, we need to start do something. 2 years now, and we're not getting a positive feedback from nothing, from nobody for say, all right, my boss, give it to this, all right, this I got go on, all right. Yeah, man, we see which part we can help you out area. I said, nothing, so I said, yo, we need to do something.
Well,
so now, ladies and gentlemen, it is important to note that this situation that we're looking at, I believe it's coming after, because this video was 12 hours ago. I believe the situation, no, this interview was done after the responses from everybody. The DPP says she's ready to prosecute. Report came out about the property of SSL that cannot be refuted, where, you know, Daryl Voss' daughter-in-law owns the property through a company called Simba Limited, and Daryl Voss claimed to have no knowledge of that until it was released, the information was released in the paper. Whether you want to believe it or not, that's what the man said. So when you look at the situation, Bolt must be going, wait a minute, what? Can you put yourself into Usain Bolt's mind and just think about what he's thinking about when hearing the responses from a Daryl Voss, and then he, you know, finding out the company of, as you know, the building itself was sold in, according to them, 2013 to this person, which is the father of the young lady that married Daryl Voss's son, like, allegedly. Like, what? Bruh, man, Usain Bolt, man, gloves are off, bro. Gloves are off. Man, take it international, man. Take it international. Go and hit up Mr. Rattigan. Get the FBI. I'm talking about, man, we need answers. If they're not gonna release the crawl report, man, release the crawl report.
let me commend you for being very patient with the process, because you have the power to turn the thing upside down, and you just easy. You know what I'm saying?
Kind of something to put you in a bad light, because I whole part of things.
Did you hear that? He has the power to turn this thing upside down. And that's facts. That's facts, ladies and gentlemen. Release the Kroll report. All of it. Let's hear the recommendations of who or what entities should be prosecuted. Let's go.
So they have a shadow over already. No figure.
So this man is considering the things that are working against Jamaica. How unselfish of a human being Usain Bolt is. How considerate is he of the entire imagery of Jamaica. This man is a true patriot. Man, we gotta protect this man at all costs, man. Man, we gotta protect Usain Bolt at all costs. Hey, God, man, please protect this brother and his family. All right, because this SSL thing, it just looks dark. It just looks very dark.
To turn the thing upside down, and you just easy. You know what I'm saying?
Kind of something to put you in a bad light, because a whole part of things out there have a shadow over already. Now figure push that.
Yeah, real G, man.
Me I hopefully say them can see that and say, yo, I restrain yourself.
Yes.
The man said he's restraining himself. Government of Jamaica, the Jamaica Labour Party. The man said he is restraining himself.
Emotional damage.
May God bless the great institutions of the country that keep the society together. May God bless the Integrity Commission that leads the fight against corruption in the land.
Sometimes I have to say a prayer, man. Sometimes, you know?
Because corruption is a scourge against the will of God. And the institutions on earth that fight against corruption deserve our full support.
You see, one of the things why the government of Jamaica has to be directly or indirectly responsible for this is that you gave them the license. Portia Simpson Miller flagged the SSL a year before. It's well documented. How in the world did they get license to operate after that? You guys didn't see what she was flagging them about? You guys didn't see that this company is not supposed to be working? Andrew Honus, FSC, all of you guys in the government, Nigel Clark, none of y'all. Y'all didn't see that. I just got one thing to say. Release the crowd report. Just release it, please. Thank you. Yeah, that's all. Just release it.
Have a shadow over already. Now figure push that.
Yeah, real G, man.
Me I hopefully say them can see that and say, yo, I restrain yourself.
Yes.
Because we international, we can always cast a whole heap of story and point fingers down and say, hey.
That's true.
So
Yeah.
We need help, Jesus. Jamaica need help. Shift the parliament. Shift the election. Shift everything. Remove them out there. Take out the cockroach. Take out the thief. Take out the criminal them. Take out the thief them. Take out the murderer them. Take out the gang leader them. Out of parliament. Take them out from Portland. Take them out. I hear Portland. Me I go to Portland. Why me I travel to Portland? Take out somebody, man or woman.
And I see that audio seems to hurt some people's feelings. The audio that is being played is a prophetic audio, thus saith the Lord. The words that were being uttered by the prophet was prophetic words. Those are a thus saith the Lord moment. Yeah, just to make that very, very clear. Alright? And that's exactly what we are repeating when playing that audio. A thus saith the Lord. Not my word. The word of the prophet. Good? Just to make that very, very clear. Ladies and gentlemen, we need to help out our brother Usain Bolt. on every level. You need to screenshot this, release the Curl report. I will need to share it on our profiles every day. I'm going to share it on mine right now. How about you? Mr. Usain Bolt, Sir Usain Bolt, thank you for being a patriot. Thank you for being a legend in many capacity. Thank you so much for holding it down for us as Jamaicans. You know, you could have been selfish. You could have just decided, yo, man, I lost my $2 billion. Man, forget Jamaica. Forget Jamaica's reputation. I need my money. You could have been like that. And I'm telling you, 98% of Jamaicans wouldn't have blamed you. I'm talking about not 98, but because you know there's some die-hearted people that is into politics. But all well-thinking Jamaicans would have supported you if you did that. And right now, if you decide to quote-unquote pull the trigger and go overseas and hit up Mr. Rattigan and go on a tour of interviews of international level, all corners of the earth, I wouldn't blame you, sir. What I would say to you is, please walk with God. Ask God for guidance and protection. And make sure you have physical protection as well. Make sure you have trained operatives. Hey, man, listen, if you had the FBI with you, that'd be good. I'm just saying. I mean, hey, you know what I'm saying? Hey, FBI give you a personal detail. That would be nice. Mr. Rattigan, set him up. Anyway, yeah, man, with all jokes aside, man, this situation is disgraceful. It's a bad look on the, it does not enhance the trust of the banking system. Like I said before, I never trusted it. And this doesn't help. Like he said in the early parts of this, like, if you can do this to Usain Bolt, who is exempt? Tell me one person that could be exempt. If it could, if this happened to Usain Bolt, which Jamaican is? There's nobody that's untouchable after you. It's Usain and then everybody else. I don't see. There's not even the prime minister. There's nobody that has the type of impact in this country globally like Usain Bolt. He has that level of impact. You see what happened when he did the interview on the first podcast, Nightly Fix or The Fix. You see what happened? It's been what? How long has it been since the Nightly Fix? 2-3 weeks? 2 weeks maybe? And look what has happened. Look at what has happened with SSL since then. Look what has come out. What do you guys think is going to come out? What do you guys think is going to come out after the Usain? Almost 2 weeks. It's been 12 days. It's been only 12 days. Usain Bolt has dominated the social media space in the entire Jamaica since his first interview. With this second interview and this very subtle, this very subtle warning. I take it as a warning. I interpret it as a warning. All right? Hey, it is what it is, man.
Yeah. We never sit down and feel like, say, yo, something like this can happen. Especially in our banking system. Banking is supposed to be one of the most secure thing we have. We know most little things might go on, but if somebody can thief that amount of money and nobody notice, it kind of show we have. So we say, what happened to you can imagine what happened to the liquor man them. Is a man say. But the progress is nothing I really make. It's been 2 years and we not really hear much. Nothing I really come up, we can say, right, we can see where the progress is making, where it look like, say, it a happen. Really? Is a man say.
Well, me just want to make sure say we keep the conversation alive because I don't want it dead, a quiet death run one part.
Yeah, that's something we discuss. And we say no, because initially we just leave it, all right. leave it to the banking and the courts and save the government and get involved and them something and try to help out. But I leave it up to them. And I say, I can see what I want. But now that we sit down with the team and I say, yo, we need to start do something. 2 years now, and we're not getting a positive feedback from nothing, from nobody to say, all right, give it to us, all right, this is going to go on there. Yeah, man, we see which part we can help you out already. I said, nothing, so I say, yo, we need to do something.
Well, let me commend you for being very patient with the process because you have the power to turn the thing upside down and you just easy. You know what I'm saying?
Kind of something to put you in a bad light because I will put other things out there. Have a shadow over already. Now if you go push that.
Yeah, real G, man.
I hopefully say them can see that and say, yo, I restrain yourself.
Yes.
Because we're international, we can't always cast a whole heap of story and point fingers down and say, hey.
That's true.
So I try my best, get to that point.
Andrew Wallace, Nigel Clark, JLP government. I want to look upon the legend. You might try to get not to that part of pointing fingers saying, hey, I want you guys to remember what the lawyer said. That letter, that release, that press release. You see, a man of few words, when they speak, those words are very impactful. Let me know what y'all think in the comment section, man. Big up Usain Bolt, and I hope that justice is served in this horrific financial scandal, the biggest financial scandal in Jamaica's history, the SSL scandal. Let me know what y'all think in the comment section. Big up on yourself. And we just want to live with the Ralston say. Big up Mr. High, man.
Well, finally, I want to say to the people of Jamaica, we're at a tipping point. One of the things that Richard Pandoy, CEO of Seprod, said to me today, that I think can't understand why everybody's so silent and why the people are so silent and I take all of this problem. And that's why I say, we want the people of Jamaica to wise up and rise up and make the man them know. So we know that we are in a crisis and we're not tolerating those things anymore.
That is it. Soon upon the next one.